Yeah. Good morning. Naf is here. Elena's here. Necromancer's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm a little bit more energetic today, even though I've had less than 3 hours of sleep. Again. Weird noises happening. Strange hum. I have blue potion today. And Fantasy's here too. Good morning. I was working on the cards last night for Necromancer. Because I gotta get those out someday. Liquid sustenance. It is a Skittles sugar-free drink. Yeah, I saw you were up pretty late too last night, Necromancer. Now, just so you all know, thanks to Neff, I now know that there is an ice storm coming for Ontario, and I am in the zone for a very heavy freezing rain. Not quite in the zone for a full-blown ice storm, at least as of yesterday. But power generation is in that zone. So, depending on how things go, it's possible that I might lose power anywhere from, like, flickers to, like, days, possibly even a week or so. Because last time we had a major ice storm in Ontario. Well, I guess not last time, like, we've had a few, but the big one we had in 1998, there were people without power for, like, God, what was it, months? So, just in case, it's possible that there might not be any streams for a little while. I'm just letting you know. But I will do my best. I am a weather weenie. I love extreme weather. I don't like extreme weather when it kills people. But, like, tornado is the coolest thing on the planet. Respect weather. It is dangerous. Yes. A lot of people died of CO2 poisoning or hypothermia. A lot of people froze to death. It was a disaster, an unmitigated disaster, all because of a couple of little pressure systems just off the coast and one from the Arctic, and geography. It's amazing what happened. It was terrifying. We couldn't leave our house for like a week. My house only lost power for like an hour, whereas friends like, I don't know, 6-7 kilometers away, which is really not that far. It's just like the neighborhood up the hill. We call it up the hill. It's like a small escarpment, but like they lost power for 3 weeks. So I know people personally in my life that lost power for 3 weeks. I don't know of anybody that died. That was a lot more in Quebec than in Ottawa, where I used to live. But Quebec had it the hardest. They had to re-engineer those big power transformers, those ones that hold like the main lines, because of the ice storm. Because the big ones with the like crisscrossing beams that that just look like giant towers. Those things just crumpled under the weight. There are videos of those things collapsing. You know, they're the size of a small building, you know? So, they had to re-engineer those so that, they could take, hopefully, future weights of the lines covered in ice. And we're not talking just like a tiny layer, we're talking like 3 inches of ice in some places. Oh, they calculated snow load, they didn't calculate ice load. Yeah, so... there were issues. Let's see this link. Yep, those things. They just folded. It was quite interesting. Yes, the transmission lines. I'm still waking up. Necromancer can have my vocabulary for me. Anyways, I was working on the card last night. I was working on the card. I had to create the numbers. So, while you can't see it, I might be able to bring it into screen. How far over can I bring this? There you go. You can see each one of these. I have to turn on individually. I had to write them, but there's a lot of copy paste and moving numbers, and then I would fix a number, and then I would have to go back to each of the folders and number those. It took me a couple of hours. Lots of numbers. So that was my last night when I wasn't doing anything functional. No, I'm making you 48 cards. That was the deal. However, I don't think I'm going to be individually recoloring all 48 of your hearts. So, you're getting 10 different heart setups on your name. Well, what I did for Neff is his hearts on his name are different for each of his cards. For yours, I don't think there's enough combinations to really make it that different, so I'm gonna give you 4 different combinations, and everyone's gonna have just a different number on it. I think that'll be the easiest way to do this. And still give you 48 cards. You can choose to print them if you like. Yes, you have many hearts. Many hearts. I have to go let Mathis out of his carrier, because once again, I fed the kittens early. I will be back in a moment. Oh, where is this thing? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave my character to hang in here. I'm awake again. Hi. It's slow rise. On other news, I also have what is it? The iPhone now. I haven't started using the tracking yet. It had to be charged first. Part of the problem was we didn't have a cable. So yesterday on my walk, when I took Rumi to physio for her last appointment, we were going to stop by the dollar store and pick up a cable, but we ended up going into like the Asian home goods store because I was going to see if they had any Kung Fu tea sets. They didn't, but I'm not surprised. But it's like this little like Asian home goods store, but it's like a general store, and it's moldy in there, but I did find a nice iPhone cable. What if you like meet at Conquest? I don't know. I will leave it up to you. What gift would you like? Right! Hello, friend. Everybody, Rathos is a very good friend of mine, very old friend of mine. He also streams. He is a sexy man. He also has an OF, if you're into that. My friend, who was 9 years old when he wouldn't leave me alone on the internet. I was like, child, leave me be. And he's like, no. Who would have thought? But yes, go follow Rai. There's a cat doing things up to no good. Where is he? I hear him doing stuff. He's playing with one of the Silvervine sticks. I had to move my headphones aside to hear him. True, you were like 12, but, you know, when you're 19 and a child is following you around the internet, you're like, oh god! You're all 9-year-olds on the internet, right? Let's see. Forsaken Silver's Eyes from Skill Tree. Discover what is happening in Skill Tree, Neff. Meteorologist developed a severity scale for ice storms similar to tornadoes. Why haven't ever heard of this before? I haven't heard of it before either. They always just say ice storm expected, never how severe. That is true. They never say how severe. Now we're just old. Yes, we are just old now. I did take you out drinking when you were old enough, at least. It was probably the last time I drank that much, too. Until Conquest. And then there was so much alcohol. So much strange alcohol. Especially Irgor. We'll have to make a label for Irgor. Oh no, it's Graham playing with AI art. Ugh. Oh, Graham, please stop. It's bad for the environment. That is the worst part. The second worst part is AI generators just steal from artists. At least with music, like, we have enough music that's in public domain that AI music generators don't necessarily need to take from other artists, but they do anyways. I haven't found one that claims otherwise. I was looking at what do you call it? Epidemic Sound for music for the stream. You know, there's very few places that have that, like, the Chinese kind of style music that I would really prefer for my stream. And I wish I could make music, because I just would. And the Germans do love their drink. Yes, we do. Good morning, Serafina. Was just saying, Rythos is a good old friend of mine, Serafina. Serafina is Camp Mom from Conquest. She's the magic pins, the savior of the pants of friendship. So now we have two people here who don't, who weren't from Skilltree, and that's Rythos and not Necromancer. Yes, Rythos and Necromancer. Yes, Rythos is my little brother in essence. My soul brother. He's a very important person to me. Just like my roommate and my best friend, New Juice. They are soul family, and Conquest people are very quickly becoming soul family. Really? My music is loud? Oh. That's strange. Okay, well, I'll turn it down a little bit. Alright. See, but that's important. I mean, it's good to hear the music. I'm not that important to listen to. The cats really love those silver vine sticks, by the way. The lady at the pet store was indeed correct. They just go nuts for them. Your job interview with the Swedish company in 20 minutes. Good luck. I am a little bit quiet this morning. Oh, and my microphone got turned down because the cat knocked it over last night. That might be... Is that better? I just turned it up. Yeah, Velcro decided to make everything on my desk his seat last night, and that happened. I'm really not doing a lot of drawing. there isn't any drawing left to do on this one, so we'll switch back to this. Because I'm still working on the pants. If he fits, he sits. He doesn't fit, and he still sits. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely because my microphone knob had been turned all the way down. The ocean waves, do you guys even hear those? Because it says they're playing. Nope, nobody hears them? Well, let's see. There's some advanced audio properties. Okay, now the audio measuring is just stopped for it. Stretch! Ah! Everybody make sure you stretch. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, yeah. Why are you confused? There's supposed to be an ocean wave sound. I'll hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I can't seem to get enough liquid sustenance lately. Today, I'm just really thirsty. You hear the ocean now? Okay. Yeah, somehow the output got turned off. I also should have the monitoring on. I still don't hear it myself. Yeah, I still don't hear it myself, but oh, you're just not awake. Okay. Alright, well, let me know if the ocean sounds are too loud. I'm going to turn those down quite a bit because they're just supposed to be a little bit of a background thing. Eventually, I want to have, like, an animated background where the lantern swings a little bit and the leaves move and whatnot. It's supposed to be this sort of, like, rainy kind of scene. I don't know why I can't hear the ocean sounds even though I've turned them on for myself. Just don't get to hear them, I guess. It helps if I turn up my own volume too, though. Let's see. Where is my main overlay file? This is the overlay file. I'm
sure you can't see all of it. Actually, yeah, you can. Wow, you can see all of it. But yeah, Rythos, good luck on your job interview. Does that mean you're going to move to Sweden if you get the job? What's wrong, Neff? Oh. Which MMO are you playing? Oh, you're playing Star Trek, aren't you? It's all Neff plays is Star Trek. It's Good's fault. Actually, it's not Good's fault. Because Neff doesn't know Good. Someone's gotta build the fleet holdings. Yeah, I guess. Good played Star Trek Online as well. Let's find my painting here. So many folders. Filling a bamboo wood scene, and here we go. If I turn that on and then turn that off. And I think it was this way. This was going to be the just chatting screen, so as you can see, the painting is still not quite done. And there's a big cutout for the whole scene. Everything is messed up in layers. There's the rain, which you guys also see over top because I forgot to cut it out. Pollen. You guys have pollen already? You're even farther north than I am. Then again, we're going to be having an ice storm. All of our snow melted, and it was like 16 degrees the other day, and I say the other day, but last week it was like 16 degrees. Have so many things. What's wrong with this here? I cut off the glow on the lantern for the that would be, no, it's not that one. Lanterns. Somewhere somewhere this file is this spot right here. It's that one. It's the flats. Okay. The flat version of the lanterns. Anyways, this is inspired by an AI picture. Gross. Yes, I know. Let's bring that up to the top. That's the AI piece. As you can see, it doesn't make a lot of sense. There's just lanterns floating like here, here, here. These are supposed to be lanterns. The lanterns are all different shapes. Oh, gotta go over my bamboo branch there at the top. Yeah, so I'm just repainting it. I'm still not happy with the lanterns. They were just very quickly done. Maybe we'll work on this today. I don't know. I don't know. I just like chatting with you guys. I like hanging out and chatting. Freedom unit joke, yes. 16 Celsius. That's quite warm. So let's get rid of... Hold on. Get rid of my scribbles. Put that back where it belongs, way in the back. But this is all set up on different layers, so I can turn everything off, and eventually I would like to animate everything just in a loop. You can see the messy painting. Turn that off too, and this is just the base background right now. And this is mostly all done with just the round mixing brush, as I normally do. You can see there's a lot of bamboo stalks that I still need to put leaves on. Oh, that is the wrong layer to turn off. So we're a distraction. Yes, I'll have to leave so that I can work. Oddly enough, I get more work done here. But yes, that is the full painting for the background at the moment. There's still a lot to do. Like, if I create another layer back here, and I go in and take one of these colors, maybe adjust a little bit, darken. I do want to put some mountains in the back here. And of course there's going to be more forest. So then, that forest is probably closer than this foliage. So that has to go in that layer. And there will be... Picking the right colors is a challenge, but like there'll be more forest all back in here. So most of this will be blocked out by more trees. And let's turn the rain back on. Where was that? Grabbing the wrong layer. Just a very light hint of rain. If I could, I would make this like a whole 3D environment off into the distance. And just have it animated on a loop. But like a motion graphic works for now. But that one is too complicated to work on stream. That requires too much brain power. There are so many files for my overlay right now. Everything's a mess. Could work on more chibis. This is a fan art piece. But since most people don't know that here, what else? We have a lot of chibis we need to finish. There's this one we still need to finish, and this one as well. Rythos hasn't seen most of these, but he's probably gone off to his interview now. There's the tent layer. Here it is. There's still so much to do. Most of this was painted on one layer, and I did a lot of cutting things out. I think only Fantasy was here for that stream. Yep. Bits and pieces. Ah, there's the foreground. I should put in my actual tent. The snoot has been booped. Neff has booped the snoot. It's the snoot that gets booped. Like the droop snoot. Boop snoot. I don't know why I like doing that. It's finally. The stream is complete now. Neff boop the snoot. Work meetings. I'll see you later, Necromancer. Good luck with your work meetings. I'm gonna have to turn this into a thank you card too. I'm not sure how I'm gonna turn it into a thank you card, but yeah, Necromancer has donated some more things, and my goal was to turn the chibis into thank you cards for things on Throne. So if people donated stuff, there'd be a little thank you sign written somewhere. So if it was from one of the categories, like the camping equipment and whatnot, and LARP stuff. It's kind of hard to do a chibi for LARP stuff because Nameless is already my LARP character. So I'm not sure what to do there. But I should one day put his tent in. is this? Oh, yeah, that's little bits. Alright, we're gonna turn the tent off. I think it's gonna be painting leaves today. What?
Necromancer Dark has donated towards a gift.
Necromancer! What have you done? Ah! I always have to try and see over that
The
thing.
gift was funded.
What have you... Bro? Why? Thank you. You just like seeing the cat explosion, don't you? I am very disappointed that my OBS doesn't pick that up. Necromancer is very good at killing me. Just complete and utter slayage. What did you fund this time, man? You gotta stop doing that. Soup. Thanks. Thank you for the soup. I will be sure to definitely take the soup to Conquest. For sure. 100%. The soup is coming to Conquest. So, the story of the soup, while I paint leaves. If I can find my leaves. Okay, that layer. The story of the soup. There's one person at camp who likes the way I say soup. And that is, Cinco. He likes the way I say soup. But also, what was it? I was part of Build Crew, so after Conquest, we were cleaning up, and we don't want to store food for the year in the boxes because it could attract rats in the warehouse and stuff. So it was just going to be thrown out. So I brought this packet of soup home, and it was this Knorr Japanese soup. I don't know if I'm saying the company name right, but it's Knorr, Knorr. Yeah, so it was this Japanese soup that our Chinese contingent, Taiwanese, Hong Kong members had brought, and they left some extra behind, so I took it home to try it out, and so that it wouldn't get thrown out, because I'm poor, I don't like seeing food go to waste. Knorr, yeah. Yeah, I tried it, and it was really good, and I fell in love with it. So what they had at camp was the corn soup and the potato soup. And when I went and looked up these soups online, I didn't find the potato one, but I did find the corn one. And I also found that they have a mushroom, which you all know, fungus is my favorite food group. And tomato. I love tomato soup, and I love mushroom soup. They're the only soups that I will really eat until I discovered the corn soup, and now that's the other soup. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And I'll just be bouncing all over the place, painting these leaves as I see one that I want to paint, just so you know. And so, these soups are very easy to make, which is great, because cooking at Conquest is very difficult. So in this case, you just add some boiling water, and if you have it, a little bit of cream or something, that it works very well. And so I had that on my wish list as something, as an option, because they have these big packs of like 30 or 40 of these little soup packets, and they're essentially like 1¼ cups after you add the water and stuff into them. Let me see what's wrong here. This is where one of the layers ends. That is why I'm having difficulty painting it. Actually, here's the one behind it. That one. I want to bring this color up a little bit. Yay, painting process. So yes, that's what Necromancer funded, was the soup, and that will probably last me the year. So time in between Conquest as well. Velcro's making funny noises. Okay. This is where this piece got cut up here. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the story of the soup. There's one guy at Conquest who really likes the way I say the word soup. So when we greet each other in Skilltree, we're just like, soup, soup, soup. So I've got my own meme of soup. Where's this path? I think that's this one. Is it? Yes. As a matter of fact, I think I might be able to merge these two. There we go. Slowly merging the background back with itself. I split things off so that I could, You're cleaning a lot of unfinished projects, yes. Me too. I separated the background out so that I could paint all of these leaves and trees and stuff without messing up and getting all the light beams coming in the background. This tree is part of this layer, so I can't. Yeah. You have to be careful here. Aha. Is this all? Yeah. This is where I want to cut now. Push that into the background again. Okay. Those are all the tree leaves. So many unfinished ones. I'm kind of shocked. Yeah, they creep up on you. Unfinished projects are a problem. Return to the pen just a little bit to fix this tree. And I think this tree is going to have to be cut out of this. This one tree going to have to go on its own layer for the time being. Let's turn off these leaves so that I can get the rest of the branch properly. Whoops. This is what happens when you don't plan your painting properly. Is you end up doing a lot of extra fixing work. Okay. Cut the tree. Paste the tree. Send that to the background. And turn off the tree for now. And we fix all of this. Found an unfinished gray stick horse. Finish it. Sell it. I don't know. Alright. This section gets merged down with not that layer, that's the tree. There we go. So that's all merged into that background, and the trees are now separate. Which gives me an opportunity to fix this tree. these trees are all still merged with the main part of these bushes here. I'm going to cut these ones out. And these will have their own layer too. So now I can turn those off and they're going to be pushed back. And now that's separate. I think that's all I really need to separate at this time. I should theoretically cut all of the trees out. Let's grab our leaf brush. Just gives us an idea of the leaves. Everything got so messy back here. Want some of that randomization back here. The cats are playing. Taking advantage of the tools that we have. I know this is like potentially all behind the tent, but like if I want to have a card without the tent in it, then I have to be able to turn the tent off and still have something nice back here. Whoops. Mm. 45 minutes left on Jurassic World Evolution 2 for free on Epic. Tempted to call your stick horse Kit or Clever. Yeah, I feel like I lost a lot of depth in this bush here in the back. I really did. I messed up this bush pretty bad. I don't know when it happened. too much here. It's not just like the depth, but like the weight of the bush itself. Oops, that is the airbrush. These leaves are too small. These ones are too big. I wish I could set this brush to eraser. I don't know how to do that. I think there is a way to do that, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's better. Okay, okay. We're getting the weight back into the bush. It was really bothering me. I think this little section I'm gonna have to cut out as well. I mean, that's already looking miles better. This tree. These trees have to go back here. Nope. Yes. These trees. They go further back. Get ahead of those ones. Alright. Layering. My brain is just not here today. Okay, this layer I can just delete because it does nothing. I don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Simplify the whole picture. Don't need that layer anymore. Eventually, I think I'm gonna put the other tent in, The one that I designed. Hold on a sec. Kitten, did you lose your stick? Where's your stick? I don't know what you did with your stick, kitten. The Silvervine stick has gone somewhere and the kitten can't find it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take my medicine. That's probably why I'm not feeling so great. Well. That moment when, like, the pill gets, like, caught halfway. Please get out of my esophagus and into my stomach. But it just kind of sits there. Oh, that feeling. It's still there. I can still feel it. I just have to wait for... I just have to wait for it to dissolve now. It's just stuck there. Why does this happen to me? I'm also gonna take some Advil because I have a headache. More things to get stuck in my esophagus. Lovely. Oh. The cats are attacking the sheepskin that's on the end of my bed. So, I have this sheepskin that's probably older than I am. It's one of those IKEA ones. Sorry. And it used to be on the chest, this wooden chest that my Opa made for me. Well, he made it for my cousin, and he made one for each of the grandkids. So I have my own back in my parents' place, and since I'm the youngest, mine didn't get fully finished, so my mom was too sick to paint it. So mine is actually unvarnished and unpainted. It's just the designs just penciled in on it. But my cousin is the oldest of us, and his box is just kind of wrecked, and he's not a sentimental human, so he's like, I don't want it. There's all sorts of scrapes and dents and scratches, and yeah, it's a shame that he didn't take care of Opa's piece. But I guess I always wonder if it had something to do with the fact that he's not biologically related to Opa, because he was my uncle was Oma's first son from another man, and he didn't respect Oma very much. It's a bit sad. Opa passed away in 1991 when I was 6. Actually, I was still 5 at the time. So the only thing I really have to remember Opa by is the furniture that he made. Rivy's still looking for his silver vine stick, and he's complaining about it. So, yeah, I used to have this chest that sat behind me. Some of you who have been in the skill tree videos would know it because you've seen it from the video chats. Still, it was given with love, and I feel angry over that. I have 2 clothings from my adoptive granddad, and I love them both a lot. Yeah. I'm very sentimental when it comes to like friends and family. So like even if my friends give me something and I don't use it, like I will keep it forever. Yeah. I'm just one of those people. Sometimes you have to let some things go, but my aunt was like, would you like your cousin's chest? He doesn't want it, and I'm downsizing. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So I have it now. It's a handmade African pine chest with no screws at all. Actually, I don't think there's even glue. It's put together so well because Opa was a craftsman. So the only screws and metal bits on that chest are the hinge and the screws that hold the hinge to the wood. Hold on, it's cat time.
Are you being adorable, River? I don't know what you did with your silver vine stick. It's not back here, man. It's just not here. No. I have cat.
Streech will have to hold off because I'm holding cat. Now I still feel like the music is still a bit too loud, huh? That one song, it's that one song. It's the one that just cuts off. Oh, he's found his tail.
Rivy, you're kind of a stinky boy.
Why are you stinky? You want cat? You should get cat. There are lots of cats that need homes.
Rivy, are you a stinky baby?
He's playing with his tail now. He's just lying on his back in my arms, and I'm just using his own tail as a toy for him. Housemate says no pets. Ugh. Get rid of housemate, get pet instead. Pets are good for your soul. I'm still here partially because of my pet. Because Tesla saved me. It's like, well, I took on the responsibility to care for this little bean. I must stay for him. And every day with him is joy. You just need a better roommate who wants pet. Or comes with pet. Even better. Not your pet, but you get all the advantages. Just like this one. Ah! Cat juggling.
Rivy. Meow.
Here's a complainy boy. We have now come full circle back into chat from art and chat. We did chat, art, and chat. There was not very much art. I'm still very tired today. Closest I got to a pet was my housemate letting me kitten sit for a cousin when she had to go to Florida with her fam. But Peanut passed away this January, so not gonna happen anymore. Aww. I hope your cousin gets a new Peanut. We got the kittens because Atlas passed away. And we had to fill the little kitten-shaped hole in our kitten-shaped hearts. And we filled it with 2 kittens. This one doesn't like me as much. So he complains when I pick him up and pet him. But he also likes it because he likes the attention and his tongue sticks out all the time. And the one that my roommate went to specifically go adopt spends more time with me than her. And I think it upsets her and I feel so bad. Last time my cousin sold her Florida condo. He's apparently moving to Mexico instead of... Wow. That's a change. But then again, I mean, Mexico is superior to Florida, so... Hi, Rivy. He's just chilling. He's not purring today, so there's no purr time. Sorry. He's just getting little like chest scratches. He's laying on his back in my arms. He sleeps on his back, you know. This one's a weird cat. He's one of those ones he just lays out on the floor and just stretches out on his back, and he's like, "Yep, I'm here now." You a silly potato. His tongue always sticks out. And last night I got some photos of him. He was really tired, so he wouldn't close his mouth when he was lying down, so his mouth was just like hanging open. I'll probably share that later to one of the Discords that I'm on. Aw, you only cared about Peanut, don't care about your cousin. Well, we all have family like that. I have blood relatives that I'm just like, "Nah, I don't want to interact with you ever again in my life, please." Are you a jiggly kitten? You're kind of chubby. He's very plush. Ooh. He's being very truculent today. I hope you can hear him. He just wants to play with his tail. That's what he wants. The camera's trying to track him instead of me. That's why I'm moving so much. Hi. He's got the end of his tail now. Ah! Oh, he's so soft and warm. Just want to cuddle him for hours. Kitten, will you sleep with me today? You're so soft and warm, and I'm tired. Hi, Rivy. You wanna go? Off with thee. Now I'm cold. cold and alone. Yep, he's just off doing his own thing now. He's probably gonna go look for his stick again. Let's find someone to raid, because I'm kind of winding down here. I have run out of steam. Who have we got? The Sea Nut's the only one. I need to find some more people to raid in the future. But this time in the morning, not many people are on. Mewdos! Good morning. We're just starting to head out. My stomach is upset. Why is my stomach upset? Probably because I've only had a liquid today. Hydrate and stretch. Yes. I did the hydrate. I just didn't say. But we'll do the hydrate again just to be sure. Oh, you've been lurking for about an hour? Okay, well, you've been here most of the time. We've only been going for an hour and a half. Not a lot happened in the art department. Art department's on vacation today. Just like yesterday. Sorry, I'm failing as an artist here. I'm just so tired. Alright. We're gonna slash raid. Sea Nut Bush. Thank you all for coming by. As usual, I appreciate you coming to my TED Talk. As low energy as I have been the last couple of days. I'm just so happy that you guys hang out with me. It makes me very happy. I feel blessed. Blessed by your presences. Anyways, we are off sailing to other waters. Have a great day, guys. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully I will have power over the weekend. See ya. Bye-bye.